cold and heat emergencies. Hypothermia is a condition caused by abnormally low body temperature. It can occur outdoors or indoors, and the onset can be gradual or quick. If left untreated, hypothermia can become life-threatening. How do you differentiate between a person who's just gotten very chilled and one with hypothermia? Initial signs and symptoms of hypothermia include uncontrollable shivering and cool skin, a state of lethargy or confusion, clumsiness or drowsiness, altered breathing, and changing levels of responsiveness.
Oh my God, honey, are you okay? Well, you do not look good. Let's come sit down. Come on. How long were you out there? Sit down.
2 hours.
Let me see. You don't look good. I think we need to call the ambulance.
To treat hypothermia, first check responsiveness and breathing and call 911.
Yes, my husband was outside for a really long time. He's very pale. His lips are blue. His fingernails are blue. I think we're going to need some medical assistance.
Except in mild cases, the person needs immediate care. Provide CPR if the person is not breathing normally. Quickly move the person out of the cold and remove any wet clothing. Warm the person with blankets or warm clothing. If, and only if, you are far from medical care, use active rewarming by putting the person near a heat source and putting warm water in containers against the skin. Do not rub or massage the skin, and be very gentle with the person. Give warm, not hot drinks to an alert victim who can swallow easily, but do not give alcohol or caffeine. Monitor the person's breathing and be ready to give CPR if needed. Heat emergencies. Strenuous activity in a hot environment can cause heavy sweating that in turn can lead to dehydration. 2 heat-related emergencies include heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Heat exhaustion and heat stroke are serious conditions, so first aid intervention is critical. Let's review the signs and symptoms for each of these heat emergencies, including how to treat them. Signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion include heavy sweating, thirst, fatigue, heat cramps, and later may include headache, dizziness, nausea, or vomiting. It is possible for heat exhaustion to develop into heat stroke. To treat heat exhaustion, first move the victim out of the heat. Lay them down in a cool place and loosen or remove outer clothing.
All right, pick up the sweatshirt. All right, nice and easy, okay.
Next, give the victim a carbohydrate electrolyte drink, such as a sports drink, to promote rehydration. Other beverages, such as 2% milk and coconut water, are also effective. If a carbohydrate electrolyte drink is not available, give the victim water. Lastly, cool the victim with a cool water spray or wet cloths on the forehead and body.
All right, I'll be okay.
The other heat emergency is heat stroke. Signs and symptoms of heat stroke include skin that is flushed and hot, and sweating has usually stopped, headache, dizziness, confusion, irrational behavior, rapid breathing, and possible convulsions or unresponsiveness. Heat stroke is a true medical emergency. Dial 911 immediately if there are signs and symptoms of heat stroke. Move the victim to a cool place. The best way to cool a heat stroke victim is to immerse them up to the neck in ice water. If this is not possible, cool the person down by any means possible. If immersion in ice water is not possible, take the victim to a cold shower or move to a cool area and cover as much of the body as possible with cold, wet towels. Do not try to force the victim to drink liquids. Be sure to monitor the person's breathing until help arrives, and be ready to give CPR if needed.